Hello, it's Jenny from Ginger Ninja Crafts, and I am here with my Tag Tuesday video. So I am making a cat themed tag. So I'm starting off, I'm just stamping my cat. This is a Tim Holtz cat. I can't think what the stamp set's called. I'll link it below. It's years old. I've had it for years, and the cats have got such catitude in them. So I'm just stamping that with Memento, and I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm using this Inkylicious stamp that I just ordered. I was heavily influenced by Handmade by Shirley to have a look at some of the Inkylicious goodies, and this is like a dictionary definition of cat, and it's very funny. I don't have it in front of me. It's something like a little sociopath that you share your house with and who looks adorable, something like that. So I used the anti-static bag on my tag, and then I'm just stamping the definition kind of a wee bit randomly and heat embossing it. It's in the super fine, the white Wow embossing powder, and I think I'm going to do it in black as well, and then I decide like, am I going to fit this other one on? There's a bit of faffing here. This is why I've speeded this up, because there was so much faffing. Look at that. I want to squeeze it in there, but there's not space. I do a little one at the bottom. And then I decide I'm going to do the word cat in the black. So all the definition text is in the white. And then I've got the word cat. So I'm using the black Wow embossing powder for that. And just dotting it about here, there and everywhere. And again, I'm going to heat emboss this with my heat tool. And then I decide to get out my pixie powders. I've not used these for ages, I feel like. So I've got some of the teal colour, and I just spritz a bit of that on with kind of minimal water. And then I've got the midnight blue that I'm just putting a little bit on that stamping block. And I'm kind of drying the layers in between. And just sort of building it up, really. I love these powders. I love the Brushos. I love the Lindy's powders. I love the Tonic Nouveau powders. I think I've even got one. I've got one that's a different brand. I can't remember what it is. I love it as well. It's everything that I have to stop myself when I see people using. There's powders that are Lavinia. I have to stop myself, although I think they are a wee bit different. But anyway, I love the shimmer that you get. So I have just built up the layers there, and then I'm going to let the tag sit while I colour in this cat. And of course he's going to be a ginger ninja cat. So I'm colouring him with my coloured pencils. I like these stamps because you don't really need to do too much in the way of, I mean, I suppose you probably could get your Copics out and do all sorts of shading and things, but actually I think they lend themselves to a sort of a more quirky kind of look. And I have, when I went looking for these stamps, I realised that I have the Christmas ones and they are completely unused. So that is going to be my Wing It Wednesday, I think. Because that's terrible. I've had them for years. I might have used, if there's a meowy Christmas sentiment in there, maybe I've used that. But I've not used any of the cat stamps. So I think I'm going to make a few cards tomorrow with that. But yeah, it's so easy, especially at Christmas, in the run up to Christmas. I've in previous years I sort of panic a bit and think I need new things, and then I sort of run out of time to use everything. So I am trying to be a bit more. I mean, I have bought these Uncoolicious stamps, but I literally bought 2 stencils and 2 stamps. I think that was it. And I have to say, they came really quickly and they are beautiful quality. They're really nice and really inexpensive, actually. I'll definitely have a look when it comes to the time that I need to buy some more stamps. Need. Oh my god, if you could see all the stamps I have, I'll never need to, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So I'm just fussy cutting out this little ginger ninja cat. And then I decide, although I've got all that text in the background, I'm going to take one of the sentiments, the sort of snarky sentiments from the stamp set, and I'm just going to heat emboss that in the super fine white, and then I can just cut out that little black square and add it in. Yeah, I decide it's just about dry the tag, and then I think I'm going to go in with those paw prints, and I decide to go with one of the Lisa Horton inks that I bought at the craft fair in October. They're still on my desk because I'm a wee bit obsessed with them. And I thought the purple, there's a little bit of purple in that blue pixie powder, so I decided that would be really nice to pick out that with a little bit of purple stamping. And then I'm going to glue these down. Trusty Nouveau glue. And then it just needs it needs a scribbly edge, of course. And a wee eyelet is coming its way, I think. And I think I go with a sort of lilac-y, oh no, I go with a tealy colour. And then I go looking for some trim, and I get a little bit of lilac-y trim to just finish it off. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Shirley for hosting these Tag Tuesday videos. They're really good fun. And yeah, if you've enjoyed, please hit like and leave me a comment. Thanks so much. Bye now.